Hey, it's mowing season, so you better get your butt up on Saturday and get out there and mow that grass. But before you do, change your oil and everything. Get your lawnmower up and ready to mow this season. Change the oil, air filter, oil filter. I'm going to show you how I'm doing that today. Here we have my Cub Cadet. Now, this is not the fanciest mower in the world, but it gets the job done. And if your mower gets the job done, that's great. But this has got a Kawasaki engine on it. And I have already bought the things that I need to do this oil change. I got an air filter, I got an oil filter, and I got 2 quarts of 10W30 Kohler engine oil. Now, this is Kohler, but you can use it in a Kawasaki. I promise you, it'll work. First thing you want to do is you want to give this thing a start and let the engine oil warm up a little bit before you drain it. After it warms up a bit, so let's go ahead and get this sucker drained out. I'm going to put that right there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull this end off right here, which I've already loosened it. I'm going to pull it up a little bit. There we go. Now, always loosen your cap up on top, and that really lets it come out a little bit better. But it's going to take a little while to drain out of here. We'll let that drain for a little bit. Then we'll come back after it finishes draining and we'll check it then. I also jacked it up on this side a little bit to make all the oil run to this side so that I make sure that I get it all out. While that's draining, I'm going to change the air filter. All right, the way you change, you can see how dirty it is. Pretty bad. Just unscrew this right here. This is a little hose clamp, and that comes off of there. Let's see if I can, let's see, this out of here. All right. Now, hold hand over this right here and get this out of there. Okay, now that that's out, I'm gonna open up our new air filter. Nice and new. I'm gonna put it in there, just like so. And we're gonna take that same hose clamp and tighten it up with our hands. Okay, now that's in there. That's changed. Now the oil filter can sometimes be a booger, but it should be hand tight. That's out of the way. When you put the new oil filter on, you want to make sure that you take some of this oil that's spilling out everywhere and take it and rub it right around this little rubber ring right here. You want to make sure it slides good when it goes on, and you want to make sure your old ring is gone from the engine. You do not want to double stack rings because it will leak. And hand tight, that's good enough right there. And then you got a little mess down here. You just take a towel and just kind of wipe it up best you can anyway. It's a lawnmower, not a show car. So you can also go out there and spray that down. All right, now that we got that done, we're gonna take it and put the drain plug back in and fill this thing with oil. Now the drain plug is just a little metal plug like this, and it's got this red stuff on it here, which stops it from leaking. But I'm not happy with the way that goes on, so I'm gonna get some Teflon tape and put on there just to give it a little bit more security. Now that I got some Teflon tape on here, I'm gonna go ahead and secure this down. And this, I'm using a 13 millimeter and a 3/4 inch wrench. to do this. Now why it's two different ones? Because one is square and the other one is a regular old six-sided nut. All right, I believe that is tight enough. All right, let's put the oil back in it now. First, we're gonna get us a funnel. I do not know how much oil this takes, so I'm gonna put 1 quart in there because I know it's gonna take a whole quart. And then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna do it a little at a time. And you wanna make sure that your mower's on flat ground when you're filling it up with oil and checking it. Because if you got it tilted, especially tilted back the way we tilted it to drain the oil, it will give you a bad reading and it won't be right. All right, so let's check this oil. I'm gonna screw it in to check it and unscrew it. It's not even on the dipstick yet. All right, so let's put a half a quart in there and see how much we got then. I want to say this mower takes 2 quarts, but I'm not certain. And then another way, if you pour your oil like this, it won't do that flop. But we're going to try that. That's a half a quart. Going to see what it checks now. Okay, I didn't see anything on it. It's about halfway up on the stick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank it, let it fill up the oil filter, and then check it again. All right, I just cranked it up and run it for just a second. And you can see the oil is all over it now, which is a good sign. That means oil is turning in there. It's moving around. Well, let's see. Ah, see? Now it shows that I need to add a little bit. I knew it would. It's probably going to take the rest of this quart. But we're going to pour another quarter of it. That's it, just a quarter. See if we can't get it in there like that. Wipe it down. I'm gonna look at it. We are almost to the full mark. We're gonna go ahead and fill it up. It's gonna take 2 quarts. So let's go ahead and get her filled up. You don't want to overfill your lawnmower engine. It's just as bad as overfilling one in a vehicle. It's not good for it. You need air in the engine for the oil to slosh around, you know. All right, let's get that out of there. We'll check it one last time, and this project here will be done. We can mow the grass. And it is right on the full mark, as you can see. Awesome. Job done. Hey, thank you guys for watching me fix this mower. And remember, there's nothing more satisfying than fixing it yourself. Get out there and fix something. Have a good day.